everyone, today we are going to completely unpack Meghan Markle's first half of life.
I'm just learning. Let's go. There's a real delight in being able to be a present parent, and it's a luxury.
Welcome back to Hidden Lantern Chronicles. The whole world knows her as the Duchess of Sussex, but no one really knows what she went through before she met Prince Harry. She was no Cinderella. She was a strategic and ambitious woman who spent 35 years building her life. From a mixed-race girl growing up on Hollywood sets to a struggling actress paying her rent with calligraphy, to the star lawyer on Suits, and finally to a British royal princess. This is not a simple fairy tale. This is a story about ambition, resilience, and survival. Meghan Markle was born on August 4, 1981 in Los Angeles, California. Her family was full of contradictions from the very beginning. Father Thomas Markle, an Emmy Award-winning Hollywood lighting director who worked on hit shows like Married with Children and General Hospital for decades. Mother Doria Ragland, an African-American woman with a master's degree in social work from USC, who later became a yoga instructor. Her parents divorced when she was 6. Meghan lived mostly with her mother, but also spent a lot of time on her father's film sets. Growing up as a biracial child in Los Angeles gave Meghan a unique perspective on race and identity from an early age. This experience shaped her lifelong commitment to equality and justice. Meghan recalls her childhood.
I grew up on the $4.99 salad bar at Sizzler. It may have cost less back then, to be honest, I can't remember. But what I do remember was the feeling. I knew how hard my parents worked to afford this because even at $5, eating out was something special. And I felt lucky. I was a latchkey kid. I used to eat a lot of Polo Loco, Taco Bell, extra hot sauce on the Mexican pizza, Jack in the Box because my mom loved their tacos.
However, her father said a different story about her childhood. Father Thomas Markle won $750,000 when she was a child, which allowed her to attend the best private schools. She attended Hollywood Schoolhouse and Immaculate Heart High School, an expensive all-girls Catholic school in Los Angeles. Thomas Markle said,
"After school, I would either pick her up myself and we'd go out to eat, or I'd send a car to pick her up from the set. She was never a latchkey kid."
Her space constraints, not because of factual inaccuracies. Biographer Tom Bauer wrote in his book Revenge, Meghan, Harry, and the War Between the Windsors.
Procter & Gamble never replied to Meghan's letter. This successful campaign was invented by her adoring father.
This remains a disputed claim, with Meghan standing by her version of events. Meghan was admitted to Northwestern University, a top university in the US, and she made a very far-sighted decision.
I knew I wanted to do acting, but I hated the idea of being this cliché. A girl from LA who decides to be an actress. I wanted more than that, and I had always loved politics.
So she double majored in theater and international relations. This unique combination of degrees demonstrated her intelligence and versatility, and would later prove invaluable in her career as both an actress and a humanitarian. During her university years, she got an internship at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires, Argentina, where she became fluent in Spanish. This experience sparked her interest in international affairs and public service. Before becoming an actress, Meghan worked many jobs to support herself, the most famous of which was calligraphy.
What it evolved into was my pseudo-waitressing job when I was auditioning. I didn't wait tables. I did calligraphy for the invitations for, like, Robin Thicke and Paula Patton's wedding.
Her calligraphy skills came from a handwriting class at Immaculate Heart High School. She not only wrote wedding invitations, but also did holiday correspondence for Dolce & Gabbana.
I would sit there with a little white tube sock on my hand so no hand oils got on the card, trying to pay my bills while auditioning.
In addition, she revealed 2 other early jobs in her 2025 Netflix show With Love, Meghan.
My first job was at Humphrey Yogurt. I once had a job at a donut shop called Little Orbit Donuts.
Scooping frozen yogurt and boxing donuts might seem a world away from Buckingham Palace, but for Meghan, every minimum wage shift was just another stepping stone funding her Hollywood ambition. Her work ethic and determination were evident even in these early jobs. Say what you will about her later choices, but you have to admire her incredible grit. Meghan was undeniably a self-made woman who worked tirelessly to climb out of obscurity. She didn't wait for opportunities to be handed to her. She actively hunted them down. After graduating from university, Meghan moved to Los Angeles to pursue her acting career. For the next 7 years, she faced countless rejections and only got small roles in various TV shows. These were difficult years, but Meghan never gave up on her dream. She continued to audition and work hard, honing her craft and building her resume. CSI Miami Without a Trace Night Rider. 2011 was a turning point in her life. 2 major things happened that year. She married her boyfriend of 7 years, producer Trevor Angelson, in Jamaica. She got the role of Rachel Zane in the legal drama Suits. Changed her life. The show ran for 7 seasons, and Meghan appeared in a total of 108 episodes. As the show became more popular, her salary increased significantly. She earned $50,000 per episode in the later seasons. By the time she met Prince Harry in 2016, her personal net worth was approximately $5 million. She rented a beautiful 3-bedroom house in an upscale neighborhood in Toronto, and she was living an increasingly luxurious life in Toronto. By 2013, Meghan made her official debut at New York Fashion Week, spending her days bouncing between exclusive fashion shows and her nights at elite industry parties. She was no longer just a working actor trying to pay the rent. She was actively building her high society network, building relationships with global powerhouses like Serena Williams and later Priyanka Chopra. The girl who once did calligraphy to survive was now firmly embedded in the inner circles of the elite. After Suits became a hit, she began building her personal brand beyond acting. Number 1, lifestyle blogger. Founded the blog The Tick in 2014, sharing food, fashion, and travel, amassing a large following. The blog was praised for its positive and empowering message for women. Number 2, fashion designer. Collaborated with Canadian clothing brand Right Men's to design her own fall collection in 2016. It was a commercial success and was praised for its inclusive sizing. Number 3, humanitarian. This is where Meghan made some of her most significant contributions before meeting Harry. She participated in a USO tour to Afghanistan to visit US troops in 2014, became an advocate for UN Women in 2015, speaking at the 20th anniversary of the 4th World Conference on Women in Beijing. In 2016, she became a global ambassador for World Vision, traveling to Rwanda and India for charity work. In Rwanda, she helped launch a clean water project that has improved the lives of thousands of people. And she didn't just lend her name to these causes. Meghan was genuinely eloquent, deeply intelligent, and possessed an extraordinary ability to connect with people. She knew exactly how to use her growing platform to amplify voices that needed to be heard. Even as she climbed the Hollywood ladder, her true ambitions were hiding in plain sight. As she once revealed,
As a kid, I wanted to be either President of the United States or a news broadcaster.
by 2016, she was actively stepping beyond the boundaries of television. She wasn't just walking red carpets, she was rubbing shoulders with world leaders, sitting down to discuss politics with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau at the One Young World Summit in Ottawa. To those paying close attention, it was clear that Meghan was a woman of extraordinary talent and ambition. She was meticulously positioning herself to become a player on the world stage, a figure of undeniable global influence. In 2013, Meghan and Trevor Angelson separated, finalizing their divorce the following year. Both parties have kept the details of their divorce private, and neither has spoken publicly about the reasons for their separation. For the next 3 years, she aggressively optimized her personal brand, scaling her influence and tightening her elite network. Then, in the summer of 2016, through a mutual friend in London, she met Prince Harry. The world was sold a modern-day fairy tale. But what few realize is that the moment she sat across from the British prince, Meghan had already been preparing for a life of public service and influence for 35 years. She wasn't an ordinary girl who accidentally stumbled through the gates of Buckingham Palace. She was a woman who knew exactly what she wanted, worked incredibly hard to get it, and was willing to face whatever challenges came her way. Next time on Hidden Lantern Chronicles, we will break down the remaining illusions. We will unpack the reality of Meghan's life inside the royal family, the clash of the two very different worlds, and the complex financial and political truths behind the shocking Megxit, and her life with Harry post-Buckingham. Meghan Markle is one of the most polarizing figures in our time. Some see her as a trailblazer who broke down barriers and challenged outdated traditions. Others see her as a calculating opportunist who used the royal family for her own gain. If this deep dive gave you a new perspective on her journey, drop a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did she play the system or did the system play her? To ensure you don't miss the next chapter of this power play, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Until next time.